Let's talk a bit about beliefs. So, beliefs are things that we've grown up believing or had um, given us by our parents, their parents, or anybody that's around us. So, beliefs are things like I can't lose weight because I'm big boned, or I've got to eat everything on my plate because it's there and it'd be a waste if it wasn't. If I didn't eat it, I can't throw food away because that's wasteful. There's people that's starving in other parts of the world, and I've got to eat what I've got on my plate. That belief is a huge one. Um, so, both of those beliefs. So, I did believe that I was big boned. If I think about it now, I think, well, I chose that belief because it was easier to say, well, I'm big boned than to admit that I struggled to get rid of that weight. And I had a reason because I'm big boned. So that's a few things there actually to dissect into. So the thing with our beliefs is that they are just beliefs, they're not facts, and we can change those beliefs. We do need to identify them though first. And sometimes that can be a bit tricky because they quite hide themselves a lot of the time in our subconscious. So we do things we act on our belief system. So if we suddenly find ourselves, for example, I used to find myself constantly buying in the supermarket. I'd go past the fresh dessert section, and I would have to get a packet of custard tarts, and I'd put them in my basket, and I'm like, why am I doing that all the time? Why do I have to buy custard tarts? And when I thought about it, instead of just doing it, I thought, why do I do that? It was really because I was programmed into that belief that I needed those because it reminded me of the times that I took my mum shopping and she'd come back to our house for tea and we'd always have custard tarts. And it was kind of my mind going, remember your mum, remember your mum, remember your mum. But I didn't know that. And I was just buying these custard tarts and then eating them without actually knowing that I was doing that because in some part of me, it made me feel comfortable and nice and warm thinking about my mum. But I know now that I don't need food to remember my mum. She's there all the time. I can think about her at any time I want without a custard tart in my hand. So it's a very strange thing, the beliefs that we have that are subconscious and we don't understand why we do things a lot of the time for that. So again, this program that I do using the RTT finds those beliefs that might be hidden and brings them to the surface, and then we can look at them and work out, what does that make you feel like? Why do we do that? It makes me feel that because, and it kind of works out why. And then once we've shone a torch on that why, if you like, we can then do something about it. We can change that. We can turn it round and sort of say that I don't need that anymore because, and then it goes away and we put new suggestions in. So this is a fantastic way of shedding light on beliefs and habits that we have that we don't realise where they've come from.